Yo, what up? You already know what it is. It's your man, PapaZoe, the PapaZoe Show.
With your girl, Mia Love, the one and only industry insider. Y'all, we back again on a Beautiful Friday. We in here, and we got some stuff cooking up for y'all. Y'all pop.
Yes.
Walk the walk.
Walk the walk. You already know. Walk the walk is in the building.
In the building.
Chilling. You
Yeah,
know what I do,
yeah.
man. Let's do it.
We got a special guest in
We
the
know
building.
who we got.
A real special guest. Please introduce yourself.
Hey, this is Dutchess of Miami, straight from the 305, here with PapaZoe
Yes.
and Me in Love
Yeah.
and Walk the Walk.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah, we about to lay it down and show y'all the fire that we bringing down here in the
But
305.
before we do that, y'all,
Hey,
Yeah,
go
we
ahead.
represent.
y'all, we gonna have to pour up.
Yeah, pour up. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Fix a drink.
Finna go ahead and fix it. Y'all know the B&B mix.
Yeah,
we
B&B
in
mix ain't no joke. So y'all over there who gonna drink the B&B mix, be ready.
Roll it.
Yeah, be ready. Y'all gonna be like, oh, this tastes like, oh, this apple juice. Okay. When y'all get up to go,
It
all
does
right.
creep up on you. It
Yeah,
creep up
all
on
right.
you now. We already know it creeps up on you.
All right,
But
let
just
them
let
know.
me just taste a little bit.
Yeah.
You
You
know.
gonna love it. I'm telling you.
Just-
I'm telling you, you gonna love it. You gonna love it. I guarantee you gonna love it.
Okay.
You feel me? You gonna love it. Let's just hook that up real quick.
We got you. I got it.
You got
I'ma
it.
get her
Don't give her
All right.
this.
I'm gonna get her a little
Yeah,
same.
little
Yeah,
something.
I've been hearing about the mix. I've been on y'all page, and I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, I see what they doing. You know, is it a twist of getting tipsy while you doing it?
Yeah. You gonna feel right. Don't give her too. Don't
Right,
make it
keep
too
it
heavy.
light.
That's a little
Keep it light. You got her.
You know
Okay.
me, I'm bottled water. I'm agua today. We gotta do the water. Jim doing the
You know
water.
what? I think.
You gonna do one?
I think I'm a drink. I think
I know you blend.
That's enough for
We
me.
start doing that.
No, yours is smaller right
You
now.
already know what time it is.
So you know what? I'm gonna have a drink because it's Dutchess in the building, so I gotta have a drink. I usually just drink my Rap Star Energy drink.
AD, where you
Wait, she
at?
gave me the rap star. Boy, I tell you something.
Yeah, we
else,
at least
boy.
gotta do a toast.
Oh, we doing the toast. Don't nobody drink no drinks yet.
real.
Y'all ready? We
Yes.
gonna hold them cups up. We toasting to the good life, prosperity, good health, and wealth. On the count of three, we gonna say elevation. 1, 2, 3.
Elevation.
Elevation.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Salute.
Salute.
What's up?
Yeah.
It's a little creepy.
What happened? Talk to me.
It's a look. I could tell it's a creeper. I could tell.
What y'all think back there? And nines
It's
is
a
not.
creep.
Take it slow.
It's a creeper now.
Take
Don't
it
get
slow.
full now.
Right.
Right.
I'm out.
It will
I need
creep
me
up
one
on
with
you
just
slowly.
straight.
Straight. Give her one with a straight Bel Air.
Straight belly. You
Yeah.
want ice?
Is it chilled already?
Yeah, it's chill already.
So. Oh, we just put it on right before.
Yeah, that's true.
So just you want
Yeah, no,
just a
I
little
got-
ice.
Now that's junkyard.
Dutchess.
Yes, sir, PapaZoe.
Where you? Okay. What part of Dade County you from?
That's funny, right? I'm from the unincorporated part of Dade County, which is Little River, right? So I'm in between Liberty City and Opelika.
Opelika.
Yeah,
Oh, she's down south.
Opelika. You over there,
South.
Little River. That's like
right across from Silver Blue Lake.
Silver
off
Blue Lake.
17th
You right
Avenue.
there. You right
Yeah.
there.
That's when I was raised over there. I went to elementary school and junior high school from over there. My dad built a house from the West Indies. He built our house from the ground up. So that's where I've been like all my life.
Oh, your life?
Right now, 107th Street.
107.
Mm-hmm.
I was over there 81st. Okay.
Oh, Robin Hood.
Robin Hood.
Yeah.
81st. You know
Right.
what it is. What been your most? Let me ask you. What been your most memorable time growing up in Miami, in the MIE?
Wow. Well, I'll tell you this, that I've experienced a lot in Miami in my life, period.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the most memorable moments would be like the years where a lot of street legends were created.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll say from the late 90s, of course, I was a very young girl then, but I was already impacted from my dad.
Okay.
So
Okay.
between the late 80s and like the early 2000s, So I say basically all my life, I've seen things that it always made me remember, you know, where I'm at, where I come from, what we doing. The Legends was created during those times after the 2000, I'll say 98, 99. That's when everybody started going to prison, and the streets got very quiet. So my most memorable moments was during those times, because as a woman growing up, we was influenced, you know, by the streets.
Street fellas.
And what was going, my dad was a hustler and a contractor. So I was used to seeing my father put in a lot of work. So it attracted me to that. My dad went to prison. So that's how I ended up, you know, in the streets. Of course, it was by choice.
Right.
But by me getting in the streets, I started seeing a lot, experiencing a lot, indulging in a lot. And it just have a lot of memories, not all good, not all bad, but it was all those memories who, you know, made me who I am today and why I am the way I am.
That's what's up. Wow.
So, Dutchess, what were some like the biggest challenges you faced head on before obtaining your success?
So, wow. So in 2002, like I said, I was, you know, influenced by the street life from just seeing my dad and how
Right.
my dad worked with Ike back in those days. So, and when he went to prison, I really indulged into the streets, and I started, you know, hustling different type of ways just because I wanted to. It was the thrill of it. But in 2002, I caught a case in Texas, trafficking 40 keys, and just going through that whole situation right there, it really, you know, removed some layers where I had to, you know, deal with, you know, I don't want to say them crackers, but just deal with them. And it wasn't my kind. I was by myself, you know, with this case, with a $500,000 bond. And I'm in Palo Pinto, Texas. This is like a couple hundred miles from Dallas.
Yes.
So the goddamn...
They nasty out there.
The town was so
Small, yeah, it's little.
So I'm like, where the hell I'm at? I'm
You
in
ain't know
jail.
nothing, nobody.
Don't look like me.
Right.
So, you know, it was times that I didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah.
And I had to mentally,
Prepare yourself for whatever.
Yes. And I actually did it so funny when I tell my friends that, you know, going through that whole case, I had already committed to doing my time. I said I was going to find me a girlfriend and smoke cigarettes, you know, because I didn't think I was,
happy.
Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna make it out.
Make the best out of it. Why not?
But 2006, I was dating another guy, and we was in a home invasion. So my whole family, my little sister right there, her 2 kids, and my cousin and her son. We all had headshots, you know, home invaded by 5 guys. So, you know, going through that as well was, you know, the double impact when I still was never healed from the case, you know? So those 2 situations right there is what really made me just experience things that I feel like, you know, men
They took off some layers you didn't know you had.
Yeah,
And had
but
to.
I think it instilled a lot of masculinity in me at the
Right.
same time as well.
Right.
You know, but talking about that, I brought some gifts for y'all.
Oh, yeah?
We like gifts.
Right? So
Okay.
this one is for the lady of the house.
Oh.
And,
Ladies first, huh?
You better know it.
right?
Sit
This
in.
one is for Walt.
Oh, what? Get gifts?
Yeah.
Well, everything always coming to you.
I know, right? We don't get nothing. We be sitting over here like y'all didn't see the fly.
Okay, so.
So y'all don't know it's 3
No,
people
but I'm going
in
to tell
it.
y'all something. Y'all left me no clues on y'all page, right?
Good. We a
did.
mystery.
I did.
Of course
But
he
that
is.
wasn't good because you could have got a whole pocketbook. So
Now you know women like person. She know.
So that text message that I just told you to send yourself. My homeboy from Broward, he walked away from his 9 to 5, pulled out his 401k, and invested in his own cigar business.
Yeah.
So he sent to what cigars at?
I know you lying.
What are cigars?
PapaZoe, you what you
What's
got?
going
Let me see.
on?
And what the cigars down there? The cigar. So when you read the text, he's
I want to open it. I feel it, y'all.
your cigars was down there on the wall. My sister put them in the wrong
Yo,
bag.
don't be gassing me up.
Give me my
And
cigars,
so-
man. Give me my cigars, bro.
And when you read the text, it's 2 different kinds, and
You don't even smoke cigars.
Smoke cigars. No, you don't.
He like, give me
cigars.
one.
Give my damn cigars.
Dutchess don't gave me
Let
some.
me get one. You know I
No.
need that for my
Right.
video
Give my
shoot.
cigars, man.
Y'all, it don't matter what we gonna
Y'all
fight
got
over
your own
something.
gift. Don't
We
play
gonna
with me.
fight.
so you're a cigar smoker. You gotta shout out Smoking
I don't care.
Vibes.
Smoking vibe.
Cause I got my
my
gift first.
Here we luxury
Oh, shit,
cigar
y'all.
bar on wheels.
That's so
You know.
different right there what you got.
Hold on, let's see.
Shout out.
Hey, wait. Ladies first. Let me open my stuff.
Let me give me my other cigar. Walk the walk, please.
Hey,
That ain't his.
You don't smoke, bro.
You cherish your gift. No, you cherish your gift. You cherish.
That's why I'm
your
glad when y'all don't be getting no gifts, cause y'all don't know how to act.
PapaZoe get everything, and he don't like to share at all.
And
Oh my goodness, it's so cute.
Knick-Knack by Nash, she always have all kind of trinkets.
Thing is,
All kind of trinkets.
Oh,
open up the bottom.
y'all, what is this? Stop playing.
No, open it up from the top. Right there,
Okay.
right there. Open it. Now open it again. And open it again.
What the?
All right. Every girl is handy in some type of way.
Baby, and I use all these. And I got a big toolkit at home, y'all, for all these, and I need them all. Oh, and then I keep it in the car, so if I need to smack a bitch, I can. It is. Wow. Okay, don't get too close. Thank you.
It's heavy like a
And it's so cute. Y'all look.
So
Huh?
if you want to,
I am.
I think he's amazing.
It's so cute, y'all look.
It's just
Oh,
how
it's
you
so
believe it.
pretty.
Quit his job. Yeah, quit his job. Put out his
So all you gotta do is
401k.
say, listen, you could, do you have something, you can say, I have something that you could nail and screw at the same time.
Ah!
Man, I'm gonna
I
talk.
like that.
I might be the only thing.
What are you waiting for?
And so then
What you get? Let me see, Papa.
I blessed everybody with
You know what?
a copy of the Dutchess of Miami.
I'm so glad you brought this, cause baby, I seen this on your page and I wanted me one, and I hope you I want my autograph.
I sure
In mine.
will.
oh yeah, me too.
I sure will.
No, y'all wouldn't even think about that. Damn, I can't.
You brought up the idea.
Can't have nothing to myself. Shit.
Hey, y'all chill out, man. Y'all behave over there.
See, you used to this.
Y'all
We
behave.
ain't used to this. You know what? And guess what I did? I knew today was gonna be a good day because God told me. I brought a beautiful pen, y'all. A beautiful gold pen, y'all. Here you go. Here you go.
Wow. Dang, wow.
Let me
Oh,
see.
wow.
Oh, that's
Oh,
nice.
yeah, he
Wow.
is.
That's the clipper to clip your cigar.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yo.
It's black excellence going on.
Baby, that is
and,
marvelous.
And he got the. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, he a real one.
We lit.
Oh, yeah, he a real one, though.
That's
He
nice.
a real one. Oh, yeah.
That's real nice.
Oh, yeah. Well, my wife gonna be mad. She want me to quit, too. I ain't finna quit now. Man, I'm tired of you smoking them stinking things. You said you was gonna quit after you did your surgery. Before you did your surgery.
You
I
did
quit.
say that.
I did quit before I did my
You
surgery.
did,
They told me
you
I
did.
had. They told me I had to quit. I couldn't smoke because I was doing my knee surgery. That I can't have none of that stuff.
But
in
now
my-
that knee
in my
well, you
blood.
out
But
here juking.
Soon I got him done, and then she mad. She mad, but she be
Baby,
all right.
he
Baby,
out
I
here
love you,
juking
though.
now, y'all.
I love you though, baby. I'm getting gifted.
He don't know how to act, TT. You know he ain't right.
Sorry, man. I'm getting gifted. Walk the walk. Don't forget my what you call it over there.
You ain't got nothing over
My
here.
cigars. She signed the book. I'm gonna let her sign the book.
What it says right here when we drink that?
That's
It's-
PapaZoe. The
It's my
PapaZoe.
mix. It's my mix is Bel Air and Bamboo mixed together. I call it B&B mix.
It tastes good.
Yeah.
It's like it's smooth.
Yeah.
But you know it's
But
good.
it's gonna get you though.
Yeah.
It's smooth, but it's gonna get you.
Speaking of which.
Yeah, you feeling that over there? We got more
Baby,
now.
I can't-
Come on,
I
now.
love-
Hey,
I
we got
love to
more.
read.
We got more. We got
I'm
more.
gonna start
So
reading it,
you
and
done?
y'all know I
Then
gotta
come
hit the
on,
road.
and
I got my
let me
reading
fix you
light
up
too. I'm gonna
again.
start reading it
But I
tonight.
want y'all to go home feeling good.
Do you
'cause
have Speechify?
No,
Oh, just download Speechify.
and read it for me. I like to read my own because I like to create my own.
Okay.
I like to read for real, so I like to create, and I'm a writer.
Shout out, man.
So
Smoking
I
Vibe
like
Cigars.
to create my own
Right.
characters and my
I
own.
love it.
So I don't
So we
want
gotta
them.
talk because I have
Smoking Vibe Cigars.
a lot of stuff.
Go on, light
going
one
on.
up.
No.
Damn, I thought I was gonna get you.
I ain't got my lighter. I ain't got my lighter.
You ain't got.
I
Damn.
You
got that torch, that damn torch.
I don't
Y'all
use none
know.
of that stuff y'all be
We,
using.
uh,
I'm sorry. I've been doing
we
this.
know you bougie.
I've been doing. No, I'm not. I just been smoking since I was 18. So this has been a long time. This ain't no new. You know, I ain't been. This ain't new.
We
you know
know
what I'm
you.
saying?
We know you true to this. You
And
ain't
then,
new to
and then I
this.
remember Ross used to be like, you know, oh, what the hell you smoking, man? What you smoking that thing, man? Back when he was a youngster.
AD, that's yours. Anybody else need a refill? Who need a refill?
Then he over there, he looking, he wants something. Come on out there, don't be ashamed. This is home. You home.
You at home? Y'all
You
better
at
quit
the
acting
crib.
ashamed because y'all are going
You
in
at
that
the
refrigerator.
crib. You at the,
and get y'all
you at the
something to
crib.
drink.
Come on.
Come on.
You at
I
the-
ain't coming to get it.
Yeah, he might not be able to walk though. Hold on, he might be able to.
I
You
brought
good?
it to you, honey. I ain't coming to get it. All right, you can stay right there. We come.
This-
Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. Stay
You know
right
that
there.
what we do in this show, man. We just vibe, man. We just vibe. It's, we know it ain't nothing. We don't script nothing. We just vibe.
All right.
Just vibe.
Oh, walk the walk.
All right down course. I got hundreds of
Mine right there.
Yes,
Let me put it in my Bugatti bag.
That's why you should use Speechify.
Shout out to Bugatti. Shout out to Andrew and James. Y'all know it's all
I
love.
just gave Dutchess
Shout
her
out
own
to y'all.
Bugatti
And-
bag. She got
oh!
her own Bugatti bag.
Let me
Already.
start filling it up. And my people notice anything with the boss, I'm definitely on that.
Yes. Oh, that's nice.
Why you like you mad over? That's nice.
Yes.
You got your own.
Touch your leg, Amy.
You got your own. You got your own. Stop acting like that.
No, that's nice. I ain't got no black one. You just hating on me in this black
Man,
black
listen,
relationship.
Man, chill out, man. Chill out. I don't act like what. I don't like when you
Y'all
act
know
like that.
me and PapaZoe ain't been into it on the show in a while, so it's due.
What the name? What? Hold on. Where the name Dutchess come from?
Oh,
Yeah, I need to know.
that's a 2-part answer right there.
Okay.
So, I was dating this guy named Nard who was a part of the Booby Boys. And Nard used to always be fussing and just, he was a short guy. Just, he had the little man syndrome.
Napoleon.
And so, Booby and all them used to call him Dutch. So when me and him started going together, we was like, you was so cute, right? So then I became the Dutchess.
Oh.
But when one gets to know their self, right? My mom is Dutch. My mom is from an island called Curacao.
Yeah, Curacao, yeah.
So I am Dutch. So it was like all in alignment that I really named myself that because of who I was with, but it was really in my blood.
Okay.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, right together. Tell the truth.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yes.
Facts.
So coming along on your journey, did you have other? I do hear you talk about your daddy, so I know he's a big part of your success, of course, or your story, I would say. But did you have any like other role models or people you looked up to that really inspired you along the way,
The street.
other than the street?
Other than the streets, honestly, no. I'm inspired from where I've been. You know, and of course, I've worked in other industries and things like that. But the type of person I am is like too much don't excite me, and I haven't had many mentors in my life. You know, maybe I've been exposed to too much, experienced too much, so it was like I'm a real nigga,
Right.
you know. But I would say the one person that really like influenced me will be Ross, and that's because I've known him before.
I wanted to ask you that. I wanted to ask you that question. You know how you and Ross met, and what's the relationship with you and Ross? Because you talk about Booby, so I already know. You feel me? Because he introduced me to Booby. He introduced me to Booby way back. I'm talking about, you know, when he was like about 20 years old. I was like about 28, 29. He was about 20, and he introduced me to Booby, you know, at the barbershop, whatever. I ain't finna call that dude name. But anyway, you know, and so you know, at the person barbershop. But, yeah, but, you know, so please tell me.
So, I mean, just being around, I've really found myself in different circles and things like that. However, I knew him before he was Rick Ross when he was Teflon.
Yeah.
So I've seen his
shit.
growth. I've seen his elevation. I've seen him ascend. I've seen him taking advantage of his opportunities and really took entrepreneurialism to a whole nother level.
Yes.
So you can't put him in a box. And so for me, of you know where I want to go in life, I needed to see something or somebody where I can embody that energy. You know, I'm the same way. You can't put me in a box. Like I was supposed to be a dentist. You understand? I worked in dentistry for 9 years. You know, I was one of the part of a lot of guys in Miami taking their goals out their mouth. You know, I did that. Then I got bored. Right? I did network marketing. So I just say I've had several clothing stores. So I just say that to say that I've indulged in different things. And I wondered, like, was I supposed to, you know, am I all over the place? Was I supposed to stay in one industry? And seeing what he does, no.
Right.
I can do it all. I can do
whatever you
anything,
want, right.
You know, as long as I put my mind to it. So when I look at even his music, a lot of other artists, you know, they talk about the struggle and they talk about hard times. He don't. He talk about winning, getting better, bigger.
Every time.
And so, you know, everything that comes from him, I like to say this gets gooder and gooder and gooder.
That's
So
a word. That's gooder and gooder. That's what you want.
and gooder.
So, you know, you listen to his music and it makes you, you know, envision yourself doing bigger things, riding in bigger cars. And, you know, sometimes life will have you, you know, dreaming in small. I don't want that car, can't afford it, and those kind of things. So I've seen that ascension from him. So that's the one person I would
showed
say.
you something different.
Yeah, besides my dad, you know, and, you know, my dad showed me work ethic, and he has work ethic. Like, he's never not working. It's like, oh my God.
Working. You don't get no rest.
Yeah.
Don't get no rest.
Even
I'll
when
be
he
like,
ain't
man,
working, he working.
He working.
Right.
He hit me up too. Boy, I see you get my girl coming up. He hit me up.
He always look out for me. He
Yeah, he
always check for me. So I wasn't one of those people who are wondering, you know, I have, you know, a very successful person that checks for me and my well-being, and always been that way.
Say it again.
You know, yeah, I have a very, very successful person checks for me.
And your well-being.
You know, and if I reach out to him, I'm gonna get
A response.
Back. Yeah, I'm gonna do it, whatever I want, and I'm always protected. You know, I don't have to worry about if somebody comes, anything happen. I'm calling like the dogs is coming. And and it been like that ever since, you know, Booby Dum was out there. So it was a certain type of love that, you know, those guys have for me to this day and want to see me win whatever I do. I can have those talks.
It ain't
And you know,
it ain't
and when
easy
I
to
can't
find
talk, I could go to YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, and the messages that he send out to the world, like his voice is very impactful. Like fuck what other people think. It's like his tone of voice, his verbiage, the points that he make, in every message, I can feel it. And if I'm the only person in the world, his job is fucking done.
Right. His whole demeanor. It's his entire demeanor.
Definitely. That's why I always post. Yeah. I always repost
and
stuff.
he needs that support because, you know, people will feel like, oh, he got it going on. Like, they didn't have to do those things. But
people
those
don't
type of
know
people,
behind the scenes.
Yeah, those
they
type
don't
of
know.
people,
They
need
still
love
people.
too.
They hear me.
He's a lovable person.
Right.
That's why
He is. He gonna show you love no matter what.
But what's your strongest point? What's your? I want to see what's your strongest point. When people see you, what are they seeing when they see you?
I am a confidant and a disruptor all at the same time.
Oh, elaborate. I like that. My God.
Yeah.
God felt that. Say that one more again.
I'm a confidant and a disruptor all
Jesus,
at the same
she just
time.
read
So I
me.
have to be very careful. That's why I'm always with my people.
Yeah.
You know, because, you know, I can really, like, twist up some things. And it's all energy, you know. But I can really go there, you know. One of my gifts is I can make people talk to me, and I can turn a frown into a smile. I've been blessed with the right words and tone of voice to comfort people, even when I need comfort in. So I was blessed with that.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And I can understand why a lot of people gravitate to you.
Her energy.
Not only the energy, she's real.
Yeah.
See, when you phony and fake,
It stands
People
out.
peep it.
it's gonna
People
come
peep
out
it.
No matter what.
Yeah, yeah.
You know
People
what
peep
I'm
it.
saying? So
Yes.
she gravitate to realness. You feel me? So I love that.
And
I
you
love
have
that.
to, and the thing about it is, like that book, and so my next project right now, I'm working on a film, and I read my book, and I didn't like. That's why journaling is important, because you can go back and see what state of mind that you was in.
Right.
So at that point in my life, I was very vulnerable. I wanted approval from people. I wanted forgiveness. You know, I was apologizing for things I've done and who I am. But now I'm very unapologetic. I want to change the whole narrative and, you know, tell that shit how it is for real.
Right.
You know?
If you don't like it, oh well.
Yeah, but that's what people want to hear. But because I was going through it, you know, see, right now, Dutchess is a healed woman. And the parts of me that's not healed is because it isn't time, or it's not my job to do it. Right? So I wasn't healed when I did that book. I was still in a very vulnerable,
A dark place.
yes.
Well, y'all know I'm all about women empowerment. So can we give her a round of applause for her healing? Because it's being a woman, a black woman in this world, healing is a blessing and a curse all at the same time. It's a struggle, trust me.
Yes, and I had to go through my healing by myself, and I tried different things, and I did go to
Indulge.
therapy.
Therapy.
And, you know, in my book, I talked about when I was in jail, I spoke to the wall. Dr. Grayblock.
That's the gray block. That's the wall.
Yeah. So, and when I was out on bond, I had got a best friend. His name was Gypsy Bird, and he was a crackhead. He was homeless. And I had a poetry spot called Ghetto Poetry. And all the rappers from back then, Jackie Yo, Flo Rida, Trick, Rick Ross.
I remember that.
Oh yeah,
I remember
they
that.
would come.
Poetry. I remember
But
that.
I made that poetry spot for Gypsy Bird, because Gypsy Bird, he had over 100 poems memorized. But he's a crackhead. I would take him to my house, bathe him, clothe him, everything.
Feed them everything.
Yes. And I would talk to him, because during that time, I was facing 36 years, right? No, and everybody was catching elbows at that time. Y'all know what elbows is, right?
Of course,
They were
I
catching
did
like
7.
this
I know
back
what
to
it
back.
is. I didn't get no elbow, but I did 7 in there.
Okay. All right. Congrats on you to making it out.
My homeboy too right there. He did his.
Yeah. And see, I like that, because it's a certain type of pain that you feel that
Yes.
being in prison, you had to hold to yourself. Like, you definitely had to keep your composure.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, indeed.
So,
Definitely that.
I know that I couldn't talk to people. So, going through my healing journey, it was what I had to do for myself. And people didn't think, look, I didn't know I was doing it, but I did. I did my shadow work. You know, I found out so many things about myself. So many things about myself that it was just so unbelievable, but I got excited. So you got to do your work, you know, because our deepest dark secrets we don't share with the world. No. You know? The only person knows God, but then how do we release this hurt that alters our personality? You know, why we afraid to do certain things, you know, just like love. So, you know, healing is definitely something that we got to do and find out what avenues is the best one for you. I went to the therapist, and it just seemed like the questions didn't, you know, it didn't make me.
It don't do shit.
It ain't open up to me
I
like
can talk
that.
to myself. I get better answers when I talk to myself.
But you think about how many people, because I feel like it's so much that, and it could be other cities, but women from Miami, right, who have been in the streets. There's a lot of things that we've dealt with that really, really hurt us a lot. And finding your way out of that is like, you got to do the work. You got to do the work. Because we walk around with that, and then our men here is like, y'all crazy, you know? Because during that time, remember, everybody was living that thug life, right?
Right.
So they wasn't affectionate to women. They wasn't hugging and kissing, you know? The women was happy, you know, with the bare minimum. And we allowed our men from South Florida to feel like it wasn't their responsibility. It wasn't their responsibility to help us emotionally.
Right. So y'all have to figure it out.
Figure it out.
She said so. Hey,
Damn.
That's why all
Boy,
these
you
women so
cool.
damn rough.
This different here. This
I
different
said,
here.
"Ooh, baby, you need a hug.
Yes.
Come here.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
that's just how it was.
Yeah.
I mean,
Let me ask you.
I'm sorry.
This